Hey there guys, my name's Abo037 and today I'm going to be making a iron farm. As you see behind me, it's a plain looking box with a few villagers, as you can see there. As most of you may already know, to spawn the iron golems you need lots of villagers and lots of doors for the iron golems to appear. What we're doing is basically putting them inside little compartments, covering the doors in the walls on all four sides of the building. The iron golems will then spawn inside, where they'll be pushed into a center, dropped into the little box as you can see on the bottom of the building, where they'll end up then dying and then becoming iron ingots and the occasional poppy. You can make it quite high. You can make it as big as you like, depending on how much iron you'd like to make. I've only gone for the 2 base on this one, just to see how long it takes to try and get some iron ingots. So what I'll be showing you today is a single layer one, so you get the general idea. Because once you've done the base, it's just go upwards, and it's really easy to do. So if I get the view right once again, if I come down here, as you can see is my chest and where the lava would sit, and we've got all this iron ingots. This was within a few hours of me making this one, and it is very productive. So if I show you the inside, it's, as I said, a very plain room with the lava there, and to make the floors, as I said, is just repeating what you've already done. So we'll go over to our board we've got over here to show you what items you'll need for this build. So you will need 6 hoppers, 2 chests, 68 glass blocks, 4 signs, 1 bucket of lava. You need any blocks or material you want to use for the structure. 64 wooden blocks. Again, this is only a 1 layer I'll be showing you. So obviously if you do need to make it higher, you will be using a lot more wood and wooden doors. Best thing I used was the um, infinite well for the water. Makes it so much easier. Obviously I am in creative, so it will be done a little bit quicker, but I'll show you how to make a infinite well as well. You will need 8 villagers. uh, excuse me. You can get these from your village, but do not make this building next to the village, because it will not work and you'll end up with the iron golems spawning outside of the structure. So I'd recommend probably 250 to 300 blocks away from the village for it to work perfectly. And the 4 torches just outside of the little pods where the villagers will be going. So I've already made a base of the structure, and it will need to be 20 by 20. And then obviously in the center is where you're going to have everything else. So what we'll do first is we'll do the mob trap. So place in 2 chests in there. Then you need your hoppers, like so. Once that's done, then you can cover the top with the glass, like so. You don't have to use glass, I'm only using it to make it look a little tidier. So there we go. So that's that part done. Now for the signs, only do the signs on the second glass up. This is so when the iron golems drop inside, they'll land, as they're stood up, they'll end up hitting the lava, and then they'll die to drop in the ingots. So as you can see, if I'm stood inside there, I wouldn't get burnt because the iron golems are higher up than we are, or taller. It basically kills them off. So what we'll do now is we'll put another layer around here. Then once I've done this, I'll then show you how to do the water part. The water part is really easy. I said if you got an infinite well, it makes it a lot easier having to go to that rather than having to make loads of buckets just to try and do it. So all you need to do is basically do this. It's really easy. Basically a 4x4 area, and inside place 4 buckets and you will have an infinite supply of water. As I said, it makes it so much easier rather having to keep going to get water all the time. So we'll do all 4 corners now. So we'll do 3 high again. There you go. Place 1 block in each corner. There is a reason for this and I shall show you now. There you go. So as you can see, the first part ends up pushing the water up to the edge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go. So placing the water all around the side again, just like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go, brilliant. So place the water on top there, stops them from getting trapped in the corner, or the water just ends up going flat. So there we go. As you see, I did make a mistake just now, had to then go back and correct it. So once that's done, if I zoom up to here, as you can see across there, you can see where the water goes into the middle by those lines there. And this is what pushes the iron golems into their inferno death. So next we'll place all the doors. Just do it like so. Actually, just put them in there like so. Take that one away. Do it all the way across here. As I said, you will need a lot of doors for this, especially if you're thinking of making a industrial size iron farm. I would recommend not putting it near to a village, as I said earlier, because it can cause the villagers, not the villagers, sorry, the golems to spawn outside around the village, which won't be any good if you like to save your iron. So this is almost the structure done. Obviously, once you've done the sides above the doors, then you put the roof on. So I said, once that's all done, then it's just filling up the roof part of the top. Again, leaving a gap, the 4x4 gap just on the top again. So if we'll go back out here now, we'll start placing the areas for the villagers. So what you want to do is make sure that the villagers are slightly lower than the doors, so they can't get through the doors. See, he's in the way, so give him a little knock. There you go. Take that one away. There you go. So you got their little apartments just like that. So we'll do the same on this side. Well, you do the same on all four sides. Take that away. Do that one. As I said, I am in creative, so it makes it easier to place the villagers. If you do it in a survival, you will need your minecarts and rails to obviously transport them over. I have made one of these in my survival. I will admit it is a struggle to get the villagers over, but once they're in, it's plain sailing from there. So I believe this is now the last one. Obviously you can put more than just 2 villagers in and make the pods a little bit bigger, but I choose to make it smaller. So 1, 2, and that's, there you go. So that is the pods all done. So what I shall do now is just do the roof. As I said, in my other farm I have done, I have managed to get, as you've seen at the beginning of the video, I had just over 200 iron nuggets and however many poppies, and that was just on a 2-story build. As I said, you can make it with any sort of material you want. If there's a certain theme you're going for, you can make it with that. But what I would recommend is not to use wood down in there where the iron golems come to their end of their lives, because it can cause the wood to catch a light and then it cause problems for you later down the line. I wouldn't recommend using the iron doors either, because the villagers, they have a tendency of liking to open and shut the doors all the time. I don't know what the fascination of it is, but they seem to enjoy it. So that is the iron golem farm complete. So as you can see there. So it will take a while for the iron golems to start appearing, but like I said, once they've come around, they'll end up falling straight into that hole, and they will end up down here, where they'll end up dying, and then ended up inside the chest. What I may do, without doing that, is show you quickly on how to make the iron golems, so you can see how it works. So making the iron golems, you need to go 3 high, and then 1 over side, and then you place the pumpkin. There you have the iron golem. So we give him a slight nudge. There we go. We go down here. There you go. As you see, he's now died, and there's your items. 1 poppy, 5 iron ingots. I said, really easy to make this. Once you start getting the iron golems come through, you'd no longer need to have to go down into the mines using your resources to smelt all the iron ingots. It had already been done. Oh, there we go. So as you see, that one's went in all by itself. So if we go back over here, see how many they drop this time. They do drop different amounts. This one seems to have dropped 5 as well. So as I said, it saves you having to go down into the mines, dig in for the iron ore, then having to use coal to cook it all. Where this way you can just collect it as they fall through. So once again guys, I'll show you the items you will end up needing. You will need 6 hoppers, 2 chests, 68 glass blocks, 4 signs, 1 bucket of lava, any blocks you want for the structure, 64 blocks, depending on 64 wooden doors, my bad. Again, depending on if you want it as a 1 layer or 2, you will end up needing more. 4 buckets of water to make the well over there, as I've shown you. 4 villagers. Again, if easiest thing is try it in creative, see how you get on with it, and then consider making it in your survival once you worked out how it's done properly. And obviously 4 torches for when it becomes night times, mainly just to put on top of the pods for when it becomes night time. So if I do that now, there you go. So guys, that is the iron golem, not the iron golem, the iron ingot farm, and as you can see, it was really easy to make. As I said, it is a 20 by 20 block. If you make it like that size, you'll have no problems whatsoever. And if you have any problems, just send me a message and I will try and help you as much as I can. So guys, I have been Abo. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like, please don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. So guys, thanks for watching. Bye.